Good morning to everyone. In this lecture, EC8551 Communication Networks, the Unit 2 Media Access and Internet Working. Now, today we are going to discuss about the IPv4 addresses. So, what is the IPv4? That is a Internet Protocol version 4 addresses. So, in this Internet Protocol, corresponding to the network layer in the OSI reference model and provide a connectionless best effort delivery service to the transport layer. An internet protocol address has a fixed length of 32 bits. That is it is a 32-bit address that uniquely and universally defines the connection of a device, for example, a computer or a router. The IPv4 addresses are unique. They are unique in the sense that each address defines one and only one connection to the internet. Two devices on the internet can never have the same address at the same time. The IPv4 addresses are universal in the sense that the addressing system must be acceptable by any host that want to be connected to the internet. Now we see the address spaces of IPv4 address. An address space is total number of addresses used by the protocol. If a protocol uses n bit to define a n address, the address space is 2n because each bit can be have two different values, that is 0 or 1, and n by bit can be using a 2n values. The Internet Protocol version 4 uses the 32-bit addresses, which means that the address space is 232 or 4294 or 967 or 296, that is more than 4 billion. So the binary notations, the IPv4 address is displayed as a 32-bit. Each oct is obtained referred to as a byte. So it's common to hear a IPv4 address referred to the 32-bit address or 4-byte address. So the following IPv4 address is in binary notation here. And then what is the dotted decimal notations? The IPv4 address more compact and easier to read, and internet access address are usually written in the decimal form with a decimal point. There is a dot separating the byte. The following is the dotted decimal notation of the above address 117.149.29.2. So we see the address of 128.11.31.31. So each individual address to specify the binary notations, there is a dotted to decimal notation and binary notation for IPv4 addresses. And what is the classful addressing? We see the classes in the binary and dotted decimal notations. The classes of A, B, C, D is individual category in the column. So the byte, first byte, second byte, third byte, fourth byte, the byte allocate the individual IP address to the each stations, that is class A, class B, class B, in the binary notation format and the dotted to decimal notation point. Now what is the classes and the blocks? The number of blocks and block size in classful IPv4. The class is divided into class A to class A, class E. The number of block to be assigned the address of the IPv4, and the block size is declared to the individual stations and individual receiving point, and what are the different types of applications are using in this number of blocks and number of size. So we need a first class A. The number of block is 128. The block size is 16,777,216. So the application of unicast protocols. So in these different types of applications onto multicast, unicast and reserved. And then classless address. Classless addressing, to overcome the address depletion and given more organization access to the internet It was designed and implemented. In this scheme, there are no classless address, but the addresses are still granted in the block. At the address block, in classless address, when entity small or large need to be connected to the internet, it is granted a block or address. The size of the block varies based on the nature and the size of the entity. For example, household may given only two addresses. A large organization may be given thousands of addresses. An ISP, that is an internet service provider, may given thousands or hundreds of thousands based on the number of customer. If it may serve restriction to simply the handling of addresses, the internet authority imposes three restrictions on the classless address in the block. So what are the three addresses, restriction addresses? That is number one, the addresses in a block must be continuous one after another. The number of addresses in a block must be powerful, that is a two. The third one, the first address must be evenly divisible by the number of address. Thank you for watching this video.